If you are traveling to Manila, Philippines as a domestic traveler coming from any part of the country, or as an OFW, non-OFW, or foreign national coming from different parts of the world, then this video will explain the international and domestic travel requirements that you need to prepare. Stay tuned and watch the video to know more. Welcome to DenZ TV. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you receive updates as they are posted. This video contains information about the following: domestic travel requirements coming from Philippine Airlines and AirAsia, and international travel requirements going to Manila for overseas Filipino workers, non-OFWs, and foreign nationals arriving in Metro Manila. Let's start with the domestic travel guidelines from Philippine Airlines. This is for local travelers coming from different parts of the Philippines, whether you are traveling from Mindanao, Visayas, or Luzon. What are the things that you need to prepare if you are traveling with or via Philippine Airlines? First, there is a rule for mandatory wearing of face masks and face shields. Second, mandatory use of Trace mobile application. So before your flight, please download Trace mobile app in your Android phone or in your iPhone. And lastly, you have to register to PAL's passenger profile and health declaration form. Don't worry, all of the links that will be discussed in this video will be provided in the video description below. Now let us discuss the travel documents needed for passengers of Philippine Airlines going to Metro Manila. Again, this is for local travelers coming from any part of the country. So I'm repeating this because I get a lot of questions in the comment section about requirements specific for Davao to Manila or Iloilo to Manila. So good news, these requirements are the same for all travelers regardless of your origin. Let's start with the requirements for locally stranded individuals or LSI. All you need to prepare is a valid ID. Next is from authorized persons outside residence or APOR. So you're going to Manila for work or for business, official business and work, and you have to provide a company ID or an employment certificate. And lastly, for returning overseas Filipinos, you have to present a Bureau of Quarantine certificate, a medical result, and a valid ID. So going to Manila is only for essential travel. That's why you don't see here domestic tourist category of a person traveling to Metro Manila. So only LSIs, APORs, and ROFs are allowed at this time. Let us proceed to the domestic travel requirements for passengers of AirAsia. Okay, AirAsia. So there is a uniform requirement for all inbound passengers, and that is prepare your valid ID, okay, and of course your ticket. And also, you have to research in advance and comply with the requirements of the destination LGU. So if you're traveling to Manila and you are, let's say, going to Cavite or Pampanga or Laguna, you have to know what requirements are needed for these destinations prior to your flight, because they will not be checked by AirAsia, but they might be checked when you arrive at your final destination. There's no data yet coming from Cebu Pacific Air as of the moment, so only requirements from Philippine Airlines and AirAsia are presented in this video. Now let us discuss the international travel requirements for Manila, and this is for travelers coming from abroad arriving in Ninoy Aquino International Airport via Philippine Airlines. Let's begin with the requirements for non-OFWs or returning overseas Filipinos and foreign nationals. First, you have to register and accomplish the Philippine Airlines electronic case investigation form and save the confirmation email and QR code. Don't worry, the link to this form will be provided in the video description below. Second, you have an option to prepay for your RT-PCR test. Register at PadLab as early as 3 days before departure. Again, the link will also be provided in the description below. Next is you have to accomplish also the affidavit of undertaking. And lastly, you have to have a confirmed hotel booking for 10 days. So this is a new requirement now for international travelers arriving in Manila. So you have to have 10 days of confirmed booking. And within those 10 days will be your schedule for your RT-PCR test. If you want to know the complete guide for arrivals in Metro Manila for non-OFWs and foreign nationals, please check out the video posted on the end screen or the card posted at the top of this video for more details. Now let us discuss the international travel requirements via Philippine Airlines for overseas Filipino workers. What are the requirements? First, you have to register and accomplish the electronic case investigation form and save the confirmation email and QR code. For land-based OFWs, you use the balikpinas.ph website, and for sea-based OFWs, you have to use the ecif.firstaid.ph. For land-based OFWs, you have to create or update your account on the OFW Assistance Information System or OASIS, and the website link will also be provided in the description below. Please remember that upon check-in, you have to sign the declaration and waiver form presented by your check-in agent indicating that you are healthy and fit to travel. And those are the requirements that you have to prepare whether you're traveling to Manila, okay, domestic or international travel. So those are the travel requirements. Please take note. You can always rewind the video, pause, so you can take note of those requirements. So these are for domestic travelers, OFWs, non-OFWs, and foreign nationals. Thank you so much for watching. If you find the content of this channel valuable, remember to subscribe. Feel free to check out the other videos as well.